Hey YouTube, it's Patrick. Today I'm going to be doing a video entitled #FreeAdamKokEsh. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because I've been thinking about him a lot lately. I really feel bad that he hasn't been able to get out of jail. He is currently being locked up for allegedly loading a shotgun in Freedom Plaza in Washington. I say allegedly because he wasn't actually caught at the time with the shotgun. It was all pre-recorded by himself and then uploaded onto his channel, and they're using this for the evidence of the crime, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Well, no, it is ridiculous because just due to the fact that if you had a couple of people helping you, and you went in the middle of Freedom Plaza and really quickly put sheets around you. You know, you had about 4 people holding sheets in a square around you, and you loaded a gun and then put it back in your pocket, and everybody left. The people that are holding the sheets and yourself left. Nothing would happen. However, if you do the same thing and videotape yourself doing it, that would be cause for prosecution of breaking this law. Which the law in itself is unconstitutional. The Constitution gives us the right to bear arms, period. It doesn't, say in not Washington, D.C. and whatnot. And I know they have gun laws that they try to supersede the Constitution, but there was an actual court case that was overturned by the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C., stating that they can't trump the Constitution. So I think that applies here as well as just the video evidence, using that video evidence against him, which is his own video evidence. How do you know it wasn't green screened? Was that even looked into? So I just think he's been held for a really long time for a victimless crime. He did not hurt anybody. He did not scare anybody. As far as I know, no one else really witnessed this besides the people on YouTube. So once again, I'm just hoping this video helps out a little bit. I would say Adam Kokesh specializes in protesting nonviolent crimes. I think he's most famous for being body slammed at the Jefferson Memorial. And if you think about it, that people get body slammed, and I think he was arrested and detained for dancing at the Jefferson Memorial. And the whole joke behind it is that Jefferson was the dancing president. And for one of this guy who loved to dance, that we go there now to honor him and do a little jig, that we could get body slammed on the concrete. So that's basically what he does, is exposing nonviolent victimless crimes and showing how they're enforced in a very violent manner, by an example of being body slammed. He also brings up the point about gun control and how will that take place. Will take place, with someone sticking a gun in your face telling you to give them yours. Just previously to his arrest for loading, or allegedly loading, this shotgun in Washington, D.C., he was arrested for, and they actually tried to physically assault them there as well without him really paying attention. They kind of snuck up behind him and attempted to body slam him, but the officer was unable to do so. Adam was able to stand his ground. However, he was still arrested and dragged out of a peaceful marijuana smoking protest. Regardless of how you feel about marijuana, I don't think the laws should be enforced, if there is laws, should be enforced violently. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why should Adam Kokesh be released? I still can't really get over the fact that they're using his own video against him. And my mind snapped really quick back into reality that had this been some kind of violent crime and they had a videotape of it, I would definitely say, yeah, use it to prosecute that person for doing the violent crime, because it's a violent crime and there was a victim and that person has suffered, and there's just cause for arresting and using this evidence. In this case, the only one that's suffering really is Adam Kokesh. And I also think it's a little hypocritical for that he's being charged by the federal government, and the federal government is responsible for so many deaths overseas by drone bombs, just the collateral damage, as they like to say. But you can label it however you want. Murder is murder. Just a few examples of this are they drone bomb Yemen, Pakistan. What they did in Libya on overthrowing Gaddafi. And not saying that I'm taking sides, but I just think it's hypocritical for one people to be able to use violent force and then arrest people for not even. Adam wasn't even using any violent force. He had a violent tool, sure, but he did not use it in a violent way there to affect or scare anyone. But yeah, I have never met Adam Kokesh. Unfortunately, I've never been to a protest with him or anything of that sort. But I sincerely believe that he is a good person. Like I said, I think he wants everybody to be free and be able to make decisions on their own when it comes to their own lives. I think it's an unfortunate thing that this is the kind of people that we're jailing when there's so many other, criminals who steal, lie, and cheat and really harm a lot of other people, and this guy really hasn't harmed anybody and has been locked up for over 3 months now. So just to let you know, Adam, I'm thinking about you. My family's thinking about you. We're praying for your release. So that's really it. I just, once again, Adam has harmed no one. He has scared no one. He has threatened no one. I just wish that this would end so he can get on with his life. It just bugs me that we enforce the, these non-violent, non-victim crimes violently, and then creating victims and putting them in this prison system that, it bothers me that we lock up more people than any other country in the world. So hopefully this new prosecutor, doesn't have that way of thinking and doesn't want to imprison everybody, and we'll see the evidence somewhat like I do. I mean, who knows? And lets Adam go and drops the charges. So we're all praying for you here in my family, and praying for your release, Adam. And everybody thinks it's unfortunate. Everybody that I talk to, really thinks it's unfortunate that the situation you're stuck in, as well as I do. I hope I can write you soon, just to say hi and let you know that you've kind of been an inspiration to me in the last 3 months, because every time something it's going wrong in my life or anything, I think at least I'm not locked up. At least I have freedoms to move around. At least I'm not Adam Kokesh. So, and it's so great to hear your voice and hear how you're still positive after all their stuff that I'm sure they're trying to break your spirit, but you still have it. I can still hear it in your YouTube videos over the phone, but I would like to hear more clearer and watch better YouTube videos, especially of you interviewing random people on the street. Those are my favorite. But anyway, so yeah, I'll see you on YouTube, and free Adam Kokesh.